Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of the Urban Homesteading channel. If today is your first time visiting with us, we want to extend you a very warm welcome and invite you to watch any of our over 400 videos that we have arranged for your convenience in playlists, as we're confident you're going to find something both enjoyable and useful. If you've been here before but you have not subscribed, do subscribe. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. Well, we want to wish you a great holiday season, and today we decorated our Christmas tree in our apartment, and we discovered we wanted it to be slightly taller than it was. So we went out and built, using very basic material and very basic tools, a nice little stand that after Christmas will make a very nice plant stand or display stand of some form. So stick around with us today, and we're going to show you how to do this stand for about $12 using just planks of wood and some stakes, a jigsaw, and a staple gun. The staple gun is not mandatory, it's optional. Or not a staple gun, our air strike finishing gun that we use it in every project. So if you stick around, we're going to show you how we did this. It's a very nice hat, but I don't know what happened. Can we make two out of each or not? So we're going to use some glue and brads to keep that in place. And this is just going to give it a little detail and make it slightly more elegant. I mean, it's still, we're going for a look that it is rustic in nature, right?
Right.
And as you see, we're using very simple material here. To keep our cost down, our trim pieces are simply wood stakes. Our whole cost for the wood was what, $14?
Oh, 12.
$12, so I overestimated. And one of the reasons we chose those were because even though they're stakes, they have a little detail on them, right?
Yeah.
And of course our favorite brad nail method we always use. Okay, and the middle one. So we will tell you things that they are different. We're going to clear the glue because we have some trippage. Trippage. All right. Now the other two are going to be a little longer, and what we do is, again, we're not measuring anything. We're putting the pieces where we want them, and then we just simply mark them. So if you want to make a mark, we cut them. This piece will be very easy with a table saw or a bandsaw. And it's not bad with this, but we don't have a table saw or a bandsaw with us. We have one in the other location. Yeah,
Good?
it's good. Yeah. So we're going to cut it, and we're going to be right back with you. We're going to cut to the same dimension. Double check it that it's the same dimension. It should be the same if we did things correctly, right? I don't see it, but it should be there. Okay. Straight, but there's no reason for me to make that turn.
Correct. No turn.
I'm getting slightly better with this, aren't I? All right. So here's where you're going to have to make a decision, and we have not decided 100% yet, but the top can be like this, and you see it has a very nice finished edge. Or it can be like this.
Or like a tray with a lid on it.
So either it is a matter of taste, right? Either is fine, either is acceptable. We are going to decide what we want as we go along, but so far it looks good. Don't you agree?
Yep.
All right, so let's continue making the legs. So we're cutting now the 4 legs. And for the 4 legs, we'll need 8 pieces.
Yep.
Oh, we got this wrong, didn't we? Where is it?
It's right here.
But how did we mark it? Did we mark it correctly?
Yes, I marked it with this one.
Okay. So we have our 4 legs here. Again, we have 8 pieces because we want the legs to be a little bit thicker. But we're using only the stakes and the nice glue on one of the pieces. You don't need to put glue in both. And then put the 2 pieces together. It is only important that one of the sides is pretty perfect, so you will have straight legs. Now, if we were on our swap in Kansas, we would have done that a little different, meaning we would have put them together and then cut them to length afterwards, because that would ensure a perfect length, right? But here we don't have that option, so we are doing it this way. So we have changed the brads we had in our machine. Now we're just hit brad nails. Okay, and that will make 1 leg. So, and we are working in the dark with lights for you guys. That's dedication, right? To our viewers.
Dedication.
So we're going to make 4 more using the identical method. Again, this is an easy project that would be much easier having different tools, but we're doing tools using primarily for cutting the jigsaw, right?
Right.
All right, so we're going to do 3 more and we're going to get back with you. All right, the only thing that you need to pay attention to, the stakes have a finished side and a rough side. You need to put glue on both pieces, not on both pieces, 1 piece, and then glue them on the rough side. So when you're done, you have finished edges. Does it make sense? Yeah. They're not only smooth, but this has a little bit of a curve here. So you don't have to do much finishing if you don't have many tools. This is intended for people with very little tools and fairly entry-level process, right? So this is the last one for us. The process is the same for all of them. Then the next is probably the trickiest part, and that is to secure the legs together. And I have a couple of ideas how we're going to do that.
The more ideas, the better.
If we had more pieces, I would have put braces as well on the bottom, but I don't think we have enough pieces to do that. Which is okay, right? You need my help? I can stop recording if you need me. Now a trick also is do one end, and then you can go on the other end and make sure that your pieces are still aligned. Fix them if they are not, because once you put two of them you cannot move them, and two brads on it, I mean, right? And we're using 5 on each of ours. And we're going to alright. For ease of assembly, we decided to use the edge area as the bottom one. And now we're going to attach the legs. We're going to use glue on the sides and the top of each leg. And make sure you find the side that you took care to be straight in your assembly. Sorry. Yeah, put glue there too.
I was gonna put it on the sides.
Wherever you want, it makes no difference really. Okay. Do we have the square to hold it, to make sure that it's square when we attach it?
We have the square.
Okay, I think it looks fine there because this is pretty.
It looks pretty stable.
All right. What are you doing?
Making room for the staple, the nail gun.
Okay. Can you do it, or you want me to try and do it? You need to hold it.
I am holding it.
Watch your fingers, please. Okay, then you do the rest of it. Sorry about the cinematography, but we are just the two of us today, and we're going to attach all the legs the same way. It's pretty good. And once the glue dry in 20 or 30 minutes, this will be very steady, right?
Yeah.
So let us go and do the rest of them. And all right, all our 4 legs are attached, and as you can see, by using the lip we created, we avoid having anything visible on the top of the table, right? We could do it the other way as well, but then we will have to have something visible because we won't have enough structure to glue and attach the legs other than coming from the top. Does it make sense? Or?
Yeah.
So we see the somewhat finished product there. Nice 4 legs. And we're going to show you how we're going to do it in a moment. Okay, and you see the top. It still has a nice detail, you know.
It does. I like it.
And for now, we are not going to finish it in any way. We're going to leave it like that, but down the road, after the holidays, when we use it as a table, a side table or a nightstand or something like that, we'll probably finish it.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be right with you guys. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this short episode of our first for the holiday season of 2019. And if you did, a thumbs up will appreciate it. If you didn't, a thumbs down works as well. Do remember that the small kitten dies every time you hit the thumbs down button. Share, like, subscribe, and let us know what you would like to see. In this episode, we show you that you don't need a lot of tools or even very expensive wood to make a very useful project. This tool can be actually easily be done even using just hand tools. The only reason we didn't do it using hand tools, as you probably noticed, it was getting dark outside and we needed the power tool in order to accelerate the build, since in general recording and building makes the whole process last longer. We appreciate you sticking with us through this transition period for the channel, and we are working really hard to find a space that we can bring our workshop with us today. So from the Garage Wizard and Mrs. Wizard, want to wish you a very happy holiday season, and we're going to see you midweek with another quickie. Farewell, my friends.